welcome back to another episode of Katie the Coolest or Katie the Chill, or whatever you'd like to call me by my previous names, etc., etc. But let's not further ado. Let's go ahead and watch some corrupt cops get what they deserve. They get their either badges taken away, they get demoted, whatever happens, you know. So I guess we do it.
I'm not breaking anyone's car.
Christ. Why do you have to... My first initial thought of this whole ordeal is, what in the absolute are these people doing, is my initial thought. But my second thought is like, okay, what did this dude do wrong? Like, why did he get thrown on the ground? Why did you hit this lady with your car? Or what the fuck? What do you mean she was 26 and had limited? Like, that can be taken out of context, out of any prohibition of any like chatting, any vocal, anything happening could be taken out of context while you have your body cam on, considering the fact that you are a cop and you should be knowing any better than this. This is just the lowest form of human value that you could ever do in any scenario. Because why?
She got inside.
Did you go get in the car and talk, or did you stand there with the door open and talk to her?
I think I did get inside the car for like a quick minute and just see what's the deal. It's just talking to her.
Did your pants come unzipped, unbuttoned, anything while you were?
What in the fuck have I just started watching this video to? Because I was just watching this video, right? I started watching it. I'm like, what the fuck? I know this is a YouTube channel, but what in the fuck? Like, bro, what are these people doing? What are these cops doing? What are they doing that is like, oh my god, I didn't do anything with my pants? Or you are a cop. You should know anything besides anything else than to not do that. To not do that. Out of any fucking circumstance that you could have done was that exact situation that you don't want to be caught red-handed. And I'm gonna predict that he's a liar. I'm predicting it.
Standing right there. I don't know what to say. I mean, because it just looks like I just caught you in a lie.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I packed my bags. I'm leaving. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm coming back. Cause what in the absolute have I came back to? I have came back to absolute stupidity. To absolute people just being absolute fucking idiots. Idiots. For hours on end, I just see idiots just being like, bro. What are cops doing, man? License away, something to at least fucking get them like a reality check for some fucking reason. I know they've already been served, but this is just me talking. But they're bad people. And I know that for a fact that not all cops are bad people, but the corrupt cops are the bad people. And you see this hour of fucking footage here. You see this big old hour of footage. Yeah, we're gonna be going through that. I'm gonna stop this and then do this in the morning after school, because I'm not doing anything, anything about this. Not today.
And now I don't know what to believe.
Nothing was done. As far as that, nothing.
Catching killers.
Cool intro.
While police officers are sworn to uphold the law,
Hey, put your hands up. Put your hands up.
they often break it with impunity. In this video, we'll see cops who think that carrying a badge means having a license to commit heinous crimes of their own.
I'm not breaking anyone's car.
He gets thrown.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're older than me. Act like a fucking man.
Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing here, man. Like, what is he doing? What is this man doing? Like, that is one thing I need to be, like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna edit this later. I'm just gonna make like a beep sound shit. Ooh, sound effect right there. But yeah, he is no older than you, and act like a man, bro. You're not even acting like a man. You're acting like a child in high school. You're acting like a child in high school. That's one thing you're acting like, is a child in high school that you shouldn't be acting like. You should be acting like a grown adult fucking man. That you literally said he should be acting like a grown adult man. And the only reason you said he should be acting like that is so that way you think, oh, he did not. And fucking, okay, let's just go into the fucking video instead of me yapping all the time. Let's just.
Son of a...
Starting with the case of Paulding County, Georgia Sheriff's Deputy Michael McMaster. In the early morning hours of...
Alright, I'm back, and we may now continue this assessment. As I was continuing, why, you could have just put him into questioning. Let's just continue with the video anyways. You could have done anything else besides throw him on the ground.
Take your backpack off.
Excuse me, what am I doing?
Take your backpack off.
Can you explain what this is
Before
for?
you go on the ground, take your backpack off.
I don't know why he was putting him on the ground, even though he's currently confused, as I would be as well. I would be confused as to why I would be just being handcuffed and thrown onto the ground, considering if that was me in that scenario, I'd be like, why are you detaining me? For what? And for what reasoning? What is your reasoning? Do you have a warrant of some sort? Do you have anything to prove that what I'm doing is wrong? And then if he actually throws me on the ground, I would react the same way. I would be freaking out concerning the fact you threw this man on the fucking ground. You threw him on the ground, even though literally let's just continue the video and I'll assess it later.
I'm going to get picked up for work.
McMaster spots Tyler walking and detains him.
Picked up for work, and yeah, he's going to be picked up for work. And if I was trying to get picked up from work, and literally just this fucking officer, who is currently just a couple inches shorter than him, somehow throws this man on the ground, which is a dick move in one purpose, and in the second reasoning, why did you throw him on the ground? For what purpose? Why have you thrown this man on the ground for entirely no reason, even though he had dark clothing, breaking into cars? Dick fucking move. Dick move. And I will be laughing my head off on what the fuck happens to him. Swear to God.
Without any explanation as to why, even though he lawfully and respectfully asks. Tyler will even offer to tell the deputy where he's going, not that it will do him any favors.
Come on. Since we want to play this game,
Sir,
put your hands behind your back.
this is my phone.
Put it down.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Just put your hands behind your back before you end up on the ground.
I'm trying to drop my phone. Hello? Are you going to tell me what this is about?
You're being detained for a minute. You're matching the description of someone trying to break into people's cars.
During an aggressive search of Tyler, Deputy McMaster finally tells him why he's detained. But the shocking brutality he exhibits next is inexplicable.
I'm not breaking anyone's car. No!
And I will be laughing my head off on what the fuck happens to him. Swear to God.
Without any explanation as to why, even though he lawfully and respectfully asks. Tyler will even offer to tell the deputy where he's going, not that it will do him any favors.
Come on. Since we want to play this game,
Sir,
put your hands behind your back.
this is my phone.
Put it down.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Just put your hands behind your back before you end up on the ground.
I'm trying to drop my phone. Hello? Are you going to tell me what this is about?
You're being detained for a minute. You're matching the description of someone trying to break into people's cars.
During an aggressive search of Tyler, Deputy McMaster finally tells him why he's detained. But the shocking brutality he exhibits next is inexplicable.
I'm not breaking anyone's car. No!
That is the douchiest way to take care of a fucking person. That is the douchiest way. You throw him on the fucking ground and expect him to do what? What? Not thrash on the ground? Not be like that, dude? He's going to be like that. No reason is he not going to be like that. He's going to be thrashing around, considering the fact that you literally threw him on the ground for entirely No reason at all. We got no context from this. He was just trying to walk home from work, and he said he wasn't breaking into anyone's car. You could have just asked him. That is the douchiest way to take care of a fucking person. That is the douchiest way. You throw him on the ground and expect him to do what? What? Not thrash on the ground? Not be like that, dude? He's going to be like that. No reason is he not going to be like that. He's going to be thrashing around, considering the fact that you literally threw him on the ground for entirely no reason at all. We got no context from this. He was just trying to walk home from work, and he said he wasn't breaking into anyone's car. You could have just asked him for proof that he didn't break into his car or anything. He seemed like he had no weapons on him, no nothing. He was just listening to his earbuds. He had his phone. He had his backpack with him, which I'm presuming was for work, considering the fact that he just came from work. So in this area right here, it kind of looks like a building of some sort. Might be a work building. It might be a building that he has been working at recently, that he was talking about, that he was trying to get picked up from work. And he was like, nope, I'm not gonna call your dad, because he's like, no, you're 29, act like an adult. Like, bro, because earlier the man who had just been thrown on the ground asked for the deputy to call his dad, and that would be a good assumption to make, except for the fact that the deputy didn't. And turns out, yeah, it's a douchey move to do that.
Stand by your fucking back. You dumb bastard.
This just adds onto it. This just adds onto the police brutality, man. This just adds onto the reason why sometimes I get skeptical of police that look skeptical. That's the only thing. They just look skeptical. And when they look skeptical, I'm like, This is why I have trust issues with police. See, I have had many instances of me having trust issues with police, and this just adds onto it. This just adds on the more trust issues with police. And this isn't even from the same distribution or same deputy fucking same. This isn't even from the same place in America as I am right now, currently. And it is a very, very scary, very shocking revolution that the police brutality isn't fun. Very much is not fun. It is not fun. I have seen it happen live right in front of my eyes, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is why I don't... Okay, don't take this out of context. Never take this out of context. I will... And when I'm canceled, you can't do anything about it. You're just canceled on Twitter, apparently. That's where everybody's canceling each other. Oh, you're Snowflake.
Oh my God! I'm just going to work!
They don't know where we are.
Help me! I'm just going to work!
You got that? Yeah.
I'm just going to work! Ow! Ow!
I don't know.
Ow! Please!
Yeah.
I'm getting picked up from work! Please!
921 now.
Please help me!
Shut the fuck up. Get up.
I'm going to work!
Your traffic right.
Ow! Ow!
Shut the fuck up, dude. Get up.
After aggressively body slamming Tyler for seemingly no reason, another officer arrives to assist. As he begs for help, they drag him to the vehicle, hurling verbal abuse along the way.
I'm going to work!
Are you on camera breaking in the car?
No! I just came right down his help!
I bet you are.
He lives right up there! What did I do wrong?
Hey, 348.
Please, I just came from work.
Well, you're under arrest for obstruction, at least.
Obstruction of what? Obstruction of what? Obstruction of you physically assaulting him and physically and verbally assaulting him. Many instances of this have been showed on the camera that he apparently forgot to stop recording, and that's what ended to his when the footage actually got leaked and the footage was revealed. Lisa said he got demoted from his deputy position down to, I think, just an officer position. Or not even a deputy position. I have no fucking clue. Tons of people think, all because they have a badge, thinking that they just can do whatever the fuck they want. They just think, oh, badge, ooh, shiny. Oh, now I can verbally and physically assault someone. Like, no! That's not what happens. That is not even what happens. You only do that if they're literally trying to... It's either if they are committing the crime, physically, like, running away from you or physically assaulting you. There are 3, if even 4 reasons that you should tackle them to the ground. It's not even what you do. That's not even what you...
How? I literally just...
You didn't want
Dad's
to. You didn't want to fucking listen. Put your hands behind your back. That's simple. Then I told you you're gonna end up on the ground. You still didn't do that.
I wasn't
Then your
trying
ass ended
to.
up on the ground, didn't it?
I wasn't trying to.
You wasn't trying to.
I wasn't
How old are you?
trying to, please.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're older than me. Act like a fucking man.
Tyler sticks to the story that he's going to work, denying any attempt to break into a vehicle. Deputy McMaster accuses him of obstruction, but it's uncertain as to how he come to this conclusion if he was being honest. But for him, it's either obey the vague commands or suffer his own brand of justice.
How do you obey commands that are vague, and then when you try to obey them, he throws you on the feet, body slams you? Like, dude, be a fucking police officer. You have to talk to people before you start fucking throwing them on the ground and thrashing them. Like, it is that simple to just not fucking, like, use words. You use like 5 words before you start throwing them on the ground. Use like 5, maybe 6 or 7, maybe 8. Not even 8. You maybe use like 6 words before you physically and mentally fucking traumatize them, considering the fact that you threw him on the ground for apparently no reason. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. The gall of some people. The absolute gall of these people having the fucking ego that's the size of the fucking absolute world. That's literally the size of the fucking universe. The ego of these people. Swear to God.
When the cops say put your hands behind your back, you do it. And then we explain.
I don't know what I did wrong.
I was trying to explain to you, but you wanted to keep pulling.
No, you explain before you handcuff the dude. It is so fucking easy to assess this. It is so easy to assess, oh, are you doing this? Are you doing this? And then you handcuff them if they're needing to be detained or questioned further. I could be a better cop than this dude. Better cop than this dude. And he doesn't even know how to be a deputy.
Away. So now you're under arrest for obstruction.
No,
Yep.
What?
Nope,
Really?
I told you multiple times. All you had to do was listen. But no, you wanted to be a child and try to pull away.
The only reason he was pulling away in any scenario is concerning the fact that he was confused on why the fuck he was about to be physically assaulted. That's the only reason why he was being confused and trying to get away from this officer. Considering the fact I would be as confused as Tyler was, considering the fact, dude, this just makes me pissed just thinking about it. Like, oh my god, why'd you throw me on the ground? Like, I'd be as pissed as this dude. I'd be as pissed as Tyler. Not the deputy, but Tyler. I'd be as pissed as Tyler, dude. Because he literally got physically assaulted by just being viciously thrown on the ground by this fucking deputy. Like, that is so dumb. That is the dumbest reason why you had to throw that dude on the ground, all because, oh, he didn't listen. You are making vague commands that can't be followed. Like the fucking Riddler over here from Batman. Jesus Christ. I'm like, bro, you're making vague commands that don't even make sense.
That's your fault.
No, come on. I just...
No, you're under arrest.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Car parts.
And that doesn't even look car part. This does not even look like... It looks like something to a sprinkler head. This is not even looking car part. That does not even look like a car part. Does this look like a car part? It looks like a part to a sprinkler. That is not a car part. That is not a car part. Not.
I got my other headphone in my ear, please.
It's either just the lighting, or it's something, but this does not look like a car part.
Come on, I'm just trying to get my life back together.
The first name is Chris, it's not
Can you
Christopher.
please call my dad, please?
How old are you? 29? I'm not calling your dad.
What?
I'm not calling your dad. You're 29. You're older than me. I ain't
No,
calling.
come on, please. I'm just trying to get to work.
You can go in the back of my car. I want to be a dick.
Okay.
I said, put your hands behind your back. You're being detained.
What do you say?
What? No. What is this about? And I was like, dude, I'll explain in just a minute.
While nothing Deputy McMaster said is incorrect, he neglects the fact that Tyler wasn't an immediate threat, giving him no reason to be slammed to the ground.
Tried to key it up. It wouldn't go out. And I was like, fuck it, dude. Because he started walking that way. I was like, no.
He's walking that way, so like he's trying to work. He explained that to you, but you kept on ignoring him with your deaf ears.
Yeah. Male backpack, right? Dark clothing?
Yeah. I mean, it matches to a T. I'm willing to bet he's on camera.
Just want to make sure it's him. Because he didn't really have...
You should have made sure it was him before you tackled him to the ground, dude. It is that simple. It's just one simple assessment you could have made, but yet, no, oh, I had to throw him on the... No, you didn't. You didn't have to throw him... You don't have to physically fucking attack him before you fucking realized, oh, I might have been wrong. I might have, oh, thrown him on the ground for no reason. You probably should have thought of that. You think before you act. You ever heard of that as a kid? Ever heard of that? Yeah, put that and apply that into the real world. Being a fucking...
I'm gonna say I can go up to that address.
Yeah, just in case he hit his head pretty good.
Fair.
Deputy McMaster claims that
Because you threw him. He couldn't do anything about it.
Tyler started walking away after the initial stop, but as his own dash cam shows, Tyler did everything he was asked.
Oh. Gloves.
There's tools.
Mask. He ever made it into a car, did he?
He was
that we know
trying.
of. Yeah, he was trying.
He was trying.
So, if it is him...
He had criminal attempt all day.
Yeah, criminal attempt. That was like, they said negative charges. Did you see him trying to get into a car?
I'm saying, I was like, well...
I was going to address that later. This is where he lives. Evans Mill. Maybe he's trying to scam his fucking...
Metro is clear on Fulton Glen. Give us the new address.
At every turn,
Fucking call these people. He's like, scam is fucking... Scam is what? Scam is who? Scam who? His father? His mother? Scam who? Like, bro, like, finish your damn sentence, bro. Finish your damn sentence. Jesus fucking damn it. Not it.
Deputy McMaster assumes the worst about his supposed suspect, but when he literally runs out of ideas as to how Tyler could be guilty, his sentence trails off into nothing.
This whole deputy is just fucking yapping. That is the whole thing. He's just yapping.
All you do is take his backpack off, turn around, put his hand behind his back. We wouldn't have played this game.
As paramedics arrive to treat the head injury, the deputy responds.
A game that you made up that he can never fucking understand. He can never hold the grip of, considering you are a stupid motherfucker. You're so daft to the point where you wouldn't want to even explain what the fuck was even going on to him. He's like, oh no, you should have just explained it before he started fucking walking off. Before he tried to quote-unquote walk off in your dash cam, which I saw none of. You only took him over to the car. He was not walking off over. He was trying to walk over from the curb over to his fucking work. As you said previously over 100 times. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Stupidest fucking people that shouldn't even deserve badges. Stupidest people who shouldn't even deserve badges.
Responsible for it coldly frames the encounter as a game that Tyler...
If people like this exist still in the U.S. and they are, they're doing that without punishment, I don't think I want to be in the U.S. anymore. I think I might just move to Canada. They got more put together laws and they got more put together shit.
Lost.
Actually got into a car. I dropped him on his head right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got boo-boos too, so I'm okay. But yeah.
You should be thrown like that exact dude. You should be thrown on the ground, on your head, and have the exact same wound applied to you. What I'm trying to imply is karma's gonna bite you in the ass. It is going to do it. Karma is going to nip you in the butt. Is what it's gonna be called as. You're gonna get karma. And it's gonna be very painful. And you're gonna wish you had never done that. That would have gotten you demoted or just put in actual fucking jail. Demoted and put in jail. Is the worst shit you could have done. So yeah. Learn your lesson. You learn your lesson, and now you're not a deputy.
He's in the back of my car. Just make sure he's... Yeah, I think that's a blood spot.
A full year after the incident, and only after this tape was released, Deputy McMaster was terminated from the Paulding County Sheriff's Department. He was found to have a long history of reprimands for aggressive behavior. Tyler Kenner has suffered a fractured clavicle, thumb, and skull, a ruptured eardrum, and a traumatic brain injury. He is suing both McMaster and the Paulding County Sheriff for violations of his civil rights. He still faces a charge for obstruction of justice. As infuriating as this was, the case of this visually impaired senior citizen in Florida is just as insane.
You a tyrant?
He will be at the
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth? You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're
Okay, I'm just gonna stop before this gets too serious, and I'm gonna start the recording later, and I'm gonna edit all this just later. I'm gonna do all this later. Well, I'll just edit this, and I'll continue this in the morning, so goodbye.